Hello there and welcome to another episode of the Farr-Verse Show where I'm Damien Farry. And as always, thank you for watching the Farr-Verse Show. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch me talk about stuff. So let's talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I hope the title kind of gave it away that I was talking about Into the Spider-Verse with the Into the Farr-Verse. You know, just my twist on it, just as a joke. So, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I personally have a bias towards this because I was going to like it either way because, well, for some reason, my phone, of all things, my Sony phone here, came with a trailer, so I'm going to have the trailer over here for a little bit. Sony, please don't copyright claim me, please. But we're talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, where I think this movie was great. I would say it's probably top 2 Spider-Man movies. It might be tied with Homecoming to be my favorite Spider-Man movie. I'd give it an FARR. I love this movie. It's a Miles Morales origin story, but for me, I think that's a great way to go because not everybody knows who Miles Morales is. For example, the only little bit I know about Miles Morales is from this movie, which they told me. Spider-Man Homecoming, they gave a little nod to it, but that was it. The Spider-Man PS4 game, and then I knew Donald Glover was Miles Morales in Ultimate Spider-Man universe. So that's really all I know about it. So they gave him an origin story, which made sense. I liked his origin story. I like the character of Miles. I like all the supporting characters. I love all the other Spider-Men. I think it's great. And Spider-Ladies and Spider-Robots and Pigs. I think it was great. I think if you have not seen this movie, go definitely see it. I think it's definitely my favorite animated movie of the year. That's hands down. So if you've not seen it, go see it. Really, let's talk about the Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man, voiced by Chris Pine in this universe. I thought he was pretty good. I would assume that's what Spider-Man would sound like if he was in this universe. Kind of cocky, arrogant, because he's younger. Then there's Spider-Man from a different universe, which is voiced by, I always forget his name, so it'll be right here. I thought he did great too. I like that he was like a middle-aged, down-of-the-middle kind of Peter Parker. I thought that was cool also. Then you had Spider-Gwen, voiced by Haley Steinfeld. Great one again there. Then there's Spider-Noir, voiced by Nicolas Cage, which I thought was a weird one. But Ghost Rider's in the movie, kind of, then. So that's a little weird. Then Spider-Robot, I'm calling it. I don't know the actual term. Here's the actual term. I thought that was a great one. I really like it. And then Spider-Pig, or Spider-Ham, Spider-Swine, whatever you want to call him. He was in it also. I thought the way they introduced them all and gave all their origin stories was great. So, personally, I would recommend seeing it. So, what do I think the future of this series is? Well, Sony's got Venom going on. They've got Spider-Man in the MCU, and then they got this. So, I'm really hoping this can somehow link all the Spider-Man movies together in some way. So, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Venom, all linked together as just different universes. And then somehow they can maybe link it to the MCU. Maybe. That's definitely not a probably gonna happen thing, but I would love it, personally. I mean, if I'm being honest, some of the Spider-Man movies aren't great, but that's true of the MCU. They got some duds there too. So, what did you think about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Tell me in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.